Stockholm Pawn!
Hey YouTube! So, I've been in Cyprus for a week, but I've been pretty busy, but I still wanted to get a video out for you guys because I enjoy sharing my hobby with the world. But, I am filming this literally on my last night on the island before I leave again. I don't have any of my setup set up, like I don't have any lighting or my camera or my stand. So this episode is presented to you in selfie vision.
Drop it.
So yeah, you saw that. So yeah, I did manage to get a few pickups. Not a lot in Dubai because it's a beautiful place. I love it there. It's just not ideal for video game collectors. I did manage to get a few pickups there though, and I picked up 2 or 3 things while I was here in Cyprus. So I want to show you guys. So let's get to it. Okay, so I notice now that stuff is mirrored here, but whatever, you get the point. This is Xevious for the Game Boy Advance. I picked this up for $5. The box is pretty beat up, but everything else is in good condition, and it's actually not too bad, as you can see. This is a port of an NES shoot 'em up. It's actually part of the classic NES series. And it's nice to have something like this in my collection. For $5, I get the cartridge loose for $5, so a beaten up box is totally worth it. Next up, a loose copy of Mario Kart Double Dash for the Nintendo GameCube. I got this off a friend. I paid €8 for it, but in reality I just paid for the guy's dinner, which cost €8, so that's good. Next I have Mega Man ZX Advent for the Nintendo DS. I picked this up mostly because I needed a good Nintendo DS game to keep me occupied. And I actually got this off Theo. He gave me a great deal for it. He gave it to me for €50, whereas the market price for it right now is about £20 sterling. So that's really great. Thank you, Theo. And he told me this is a great game. He's actually playing it at the moment. So I look forward to trying this out. Next up is the stuff from Dubai. Here we have Easy Piano, 2 of them actually. They come with this piano peripheral that you slot into the Game Boy Advance slot. I picked these up for 9 dirhams, which is a bit less than €2 each, which is a great deal for something that's new and sealed and has a peripheral, because you know that this thing is going to be hard-ish to come by. And it's worth about €2 right now, but it's kind of uncommon. I've never seen this before, apart in Fingamer's Nintendo DS collection video. So yeah, I bought one for my own collection, one to trade down the line. Next up, this was sealed, but I opened it up because I had to play this. This is Star Fox 64 3D. Okay, the internet is going to hate me for saying this, but I don't particularly like this game. I mean, it's not bad. It's actually pretty good, but it's not too good. Like it's not my type of game. The 3D is amazing though, so props to Nintendo for nailing that. Next up, this I kept sealed. Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. You can see the price tag still says 59 dirhams. I'll see if I can flip this in editing so you don't see everything inverted. But yeah, I don't know much about this game. I know it's supposed to be good, so I was really tempted to open this, but I can't bring myself to open sealed games. It's not really much of a pickup, but I completed my copy of Marvel trading card game for the DS. I was missing the card. I actually bought this new, I still had the card, but I lost it, and I found it while I was packing up my stuff at home. So now, let me just show you, now I have the card right there, still sealed, which is great. I completed my copy of a game. I'm psyched. Next up is a fighting game. Saint Seiya Brave Soldiers. This is kind of uncommon, that's why I picked it up. It was a great price, but I'm not into fighting games, and I was never into Saint Seiya. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but it's cool to have it in my collection because it's something you don't see at all in Cyprus. Finally, a game I've been wanting for a while, Under Defeat HD Deluxe Edition. It's a shoot 'em up. It's part of a Dreamcast game, and it's brought to Europe by Rising Star Games, which always bring good stuff. I passed up on this when I went to the UK back in October, and I've regretted it because it's something I really wanted to play. Unfortunately, I am relying on handhelds at the moment, and I am not going to be able to play this gem anytime soon, unfortunately, but oh well. So yeah, if I manage to score any more pickups before I upload this, I'll just edit them on here. Okay, so an amendment to the glorious Selfie Vision episode. I am in Athens, Greece at the moment, and yesterday I dropped by a flea market and had some awesome finds. So let me show you what I got. I got Bubble Bubble for the Game Boy, for the original Game Boy. Actually, I got a lot of games for them. I got Scale or Die Tour de Thrash, as seen in TV and Lust's videos. I actually wasn't gonna get this, but then I remembered how frequently I saw him get excited about this game, so I thought, you know what, worth it. I'm gonna get this. DuckTales on Game Boy, especially good since I don't have DuckTales Remastered or the original DuckTales on NES. I don't even have an NES. So it's good to be finally able to play this classic. Quicks. What's this called? Wizards and Warlords 10 or X, Fortress of Fear. Again, a game I wasn't planning on getting, but the cover art looked awesome and the name is badass, so I figured might as well. And TMNT Fall of the Foot Clan. I also got an original Game Boy, which was in great conditions about till 2 seconds ago when I dropped it, and I'll show you, this came off. But it's just a matter of gluing it back on. The screen is still intact. These things are very sturdy, as you know. I also picked up an SNES. This has all its cables and 2 controllers, but unfortunately when I went to test it, it wouldn't power on. I'm pretty sure it's a problem with the AC adapter. Luckily, there's a retro game store near me, so I'm just gonna drop by there on Monday and get a new power cable, I guess. And the SNES came with 1 game. Unfortunately, that was race driving. This, from what I see on YouTube, is a horror game, but it's better than the rest of the games they had there, which were all football games. So, finally, I got Game & Watch Blackjack. Pretty much mint condition. The dude even removed the batteries from the back so they wouldn't spoil. I got this for €3. €3, let that sink in. Unfortunately, it wasn't complete in box, but still, even loose, they go for quite a bit. I don't collect Game & Watch, so I'm probably just going to trade this or resell it. But still, I'm really happy I found something like this. That's really cool. So yes, do expect more stuff. From the same place, I went back and I picked up the PC Engine GT. I got this for €10, and there was a bit of a thrill of a hunt involved because this other dude was there with me. They organized the stuff into boxes this time, and this other dude was hunting through the box with all the games. I hunted through the box with all the wires, and I found this still unsold. The guy wanted €15 for it this time, but I said no. I put her down. I went to walk away, and he stopped me and he's like, fine, I'll do it for 10. So I got this beauty for 10. Now this thing was way ahead of its time when it came out. This competed with the Sega Game Gear and the original Game Boy, and this featured 16-bit graphics, full color, and a backlit screen. And this retailed for a hell of a lot of money, which is why it's so uncommon to find. And I'm really glad I got this, even though I don't collect for the system, so I'm probably gonna trade it off or sell it. Okay, so now you're probably starting to see how unplanned this video is, because it's now early September. I still haven't uploaded this, and I have some more pickups, so let's get through them. These were completely unexpected. First off, this was in a Carrefour, this is in a supermarket. I found Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. This was new, but it was sealed in like generic store plastic, which on the downside means that it was less valuable, but on the plus side it meant that I would have no qualms over ripping this up open and playing it. So that's awesome. The next two were a bit more of a disappointment. I have here Pokemon Ranger, Guardian Signs, and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Time. Why this is disappointing is that I got them used and they were in German. Normally, you don't get used Pokemon games because of the whole can't change the language thing. But here, as we can see, they have that 5-in-1 that European games have, so I figured, okay, no biggie, there's probably going to be a setting for that. But there wasn't, and now I'm stuck with games in German. Well, Mystery Dungeon doesn't bug me as much because I was going to sell or trade it anyway. But this I was actually kind of looking forward to getting and playing, because I haven't played Pokemon Ranger before. So, yeah, if anyone knows a way of, like, factory resetting DS games or deleting all data or whatever so the game can register the English language, that would be great. And I like how sometimes I pick up French games so I can practice my French, and the game is stuck in English. And the one bloody time I pick up a German game, figuring, okay, it's probably going to be in English too, it's in German and I can't change the language. Fantastic, my luck. But I can't complain. I mean, I got freaking Fire Emblem for like $10, so that's fantastic. Really psyched about that. And also, I'm gonna end the video with some news. I am heading to university in the UK, so that means I'll be finding more games, which is great. The downside for the channel is that there's gonna be some more downtime while I adjust to uni life, etc. But after that, I'm gonna be in a place where I can find loads of games, so that's great. Oh, and by the way, I got Pokemon X, because why not? Also, to practice my French, like I mentioned before, I set the language to French, and I named my character Baguette. And for the nickname you have to choose, I chose Hon Hon Hon. So now all these French people are going Hon Hon Hon, Baguette. That's probably my favorite part of the game. Yeah. Also, hit the like and subscribe buttons if you like this video. It helps keep me going. And feel free to follow me on Instagram, where I post whenever I have new pickups. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for enduring through this, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.